Houston. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
A gain of 9.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
9 yards. It's second down.
Rodgers from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front.
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers making a 1-point game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go now.
Starting this drive with a design run. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. The 50! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
A pickup on the play of 54 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. He'll put everything he's got behind it. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive.
The kicker on.
Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. To throw, Rodgers. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now here's Rodgers. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 3 yards. And it's 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Rodgers. He finds him beyond the marker. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
319!
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points. First down throw here by Rodgers. Blitz is there, and he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. First play's a design run. Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 14.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, he sticks it with a really...
Breaks through and breaks away. Cuts it to the right sideline. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Going to the ground again on first. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he takes this one in. He goes the distance on the kick return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Second and 6.
Rodgers will look to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he is down to the 30-yard line. What a play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
First down.
Now throw again. Rogers. He's got it near the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. From the red zone on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. First play is a design run. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returnable from the 2. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing on first down, Willis. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 31 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Off the play fake. Here's Rogers. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. Chargers start the second half with some needed points. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Chargers tie this game 35 apiece.
35-35.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ready.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Escapes out to the left. On the run, deep down the left side. He's got it at the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure and they got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
It's third and long. Here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Hey, take 26.
He'll throw it. Has him running the comeback. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Sending him on the dive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has it downfield, working the left. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers cut it to 1 late in the third. Myers to add the PAT. So before we get into tips, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
42-all.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Willis looking to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football back at the 19-yard line.
Willis's pass intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4. 1st and 10 from the 32. Rodgers from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Catch made left side by Amuka. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that brings up 4th and long.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
He's back to throw. They connect for the first. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Makes the tackle. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. There's time to chime him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well. But let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle. Okay, I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. The Chargers
All right,
take over
one more
1st
snap
and
before the
10
2-minute warning.
at the 28-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They give it to him again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers.
on for the field goal.
This 42 yards from the right half.
42-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Makes the score.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clear.
And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal would get them the lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed.